We need to talk about Travis Scott and the Astroworld tragedy. As you guys know, Travis Scott killed a bunch of his fans and injured hundreds of people. And it seems like Kris Jenner is working her magic because now Travis Scott is trying to get away with everything. So there are a bunch of people who are suing Travis Scott, and on December 1st, his lawyers and a bunch of other lawyers met together because they wanted to take all of these lawsuits and make it into one big lawsuit. Because again, there are so many different law firms trying to sue Travis Scott and his management company. So let's just make it all one lawsuit so it's easier for everyone. So that happened on December 1st. And then a week later, he went back to the judge and now he's asking them to dismiss everything because he doesn't want to be a part of this lawsuit and he doesn't want to be held accountable for anything. This is actually Travis's first time responding to this lawsuit in general, and he responds by asking to get out of it. So this guy isn't trying to take accountability. I can't imagine literally killing your fans, putting them in a dangerous situation and leaving so many of them traumatized, and then asking, oh, judge, can I get out of this situation? Because honestly, I don't think I'm responsible for anything. Rapper Travis Scott has officially requested that the lawsuits against him regarding the tragedy at the Astroworld Festival be dismissed. His attorney, Ed McPherson, went to the county court and asked them to just throw this away, which I can't imagine going there after everything that's happened, after all of the press, and being like, well, you know what, judge, I don't think that my client's actually responsible. It looks like Travis, along with his lawyers, asked the judge to dismiss 11 lawsuits against him, claiming that he's responsible for the deaths and injuries at Astroworld. As you guys know, this was the third Astroworld to happen, and there were about 50,000 people there. If you look at drone footage of the festival itself, the setup is really eerie because it looks like it was designed to cage people in and create an unsafe environment.
Another day, the death toll, as you mentioned, sadly is rising. 22-year-old Barty Shahani died from her injuries. She was a senior at Texas A&M University and was at the concert with family. She suffered multiple heart attacks, authorities say, as she was crushed by the crowd. And this was her first time attending this music festival. It's been nearly a full week since the incident left 8 other young people dead and hundreds hurt.
Astroworld took too many lives, and as you guys know, a 9-year-old died because of their injuries from this event. Of course, the 9-year-old was accompanied by their father, and their father passed out in the crowd and couldn't protect their son, which is a heartbreaking situation. And honestly, should a 9-year-old be at a Travis Scott concert? No, I don't think so. But also keep in mind that McDonald's has pushed Travis Scott. Fortnite has pushed Travis Scott. So there's a reason why kids like Travis Scott. The 9-year-old boy's name was Ezra. And actually Travis Scott did offer to pay for the funeral costs, but the family denied. Actually, Travis Scott offered to pay all of the funeral costs for all the victims from this tragedy. And I don't know if all of them have accepted. I know a few have declined, but he also offered a therapy session with BetterHelp, which is honestly a loophole. It's a way for him to get out of the situation because once you accept help, then you can't go back and sue him. So there are several families that don't want Travis's money. I don't want Kris Jenner and Travis Scott's dirty money because they're over here trying to buy us off or at least pay for our funeral so that we can't go and sue him for what's right. And actually, some of the families have said that this is an attempt for Travis to lessen public pressure rather than a genuine display of remorse. He's not really sorry. He's just got money that he can, throw away and to silence people. One of those families suing Travis Scott said again that he's just trying to silence the public outcry because honestly, there has been a lot of heat on this family. Some people actually believe that Kim Kardashian is faking her relationship with, what's his name again? Pete Davidson, because they're trying to distract from Astroworld, which is honestly probably the truth and probably a smart idea because everyone was distracted, and it happened right after Astroworld. And honestly, the conversations around Astroworld are starting to die down, but like that trauma, that PTSD, that event will forever live on, and these lawsuits need to happen. Another one of Travis's victims is John Hilgert, a 14-year-old, and his family is set on making change and ensuring that this never happens at a concert again. They said that they find offering to pay for funerals frankly demeaning and really inappropriate to the magnitude of the tragedy that unfolded. It's not like you accidentally just like, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to pay for the funeral costs, but like he's just trying to do this so they don't sue him, or at least if they do, like he looks good in court. Keep in mind, guys, that 300 people were injured at this event. That means some people are going to be left paralyzed, some have PTSD, some have like physical injuries. I'm sure some cannot live their life the same way, after this event. So it's not okay that he's trying to get himself out of this lawsuit and get his management company and everyone else out of this lawsuit. He's really just trying to get everyone dismissed so they can't be tried again. And that's the case here, because he's asking for these 11 lawsuits to be dismissed with prejudice, which means that he can't go back to court for them. So if these do get dismissed, if they were dismissed, he would never ever have to be held accountable for this, which is really concerning in my opinion. Imagine if they like paid off some judge or some official and they got this approved. Like that is so effed up. The timing of this all seems so convenient because a Houston law firm is seeking $10 billion. They filed a $10 billion lawsuit with over 1,500 people associated with it. And it looks like this lawyer, Brent Kuhn, is really experienced because not only is he a big time lawyer, but he also ran a promotional company for 20 years. So he's like familiar with how events go and how to plan events and safety measures. So this guy knows his stuff. And it looks like Brent's law firm is demanding legislative action to include crowd control planning specialists to certify events, to mandate training programs, and to pretty much make sure this never happens again, which I think that's some of the most important work here, like chef's kiss, because we need these laws to change so that I don't know, so that if this does happen again, then, Travis Scott is clearly breaking the law and there's no question whether he's held accountable or not, because again, there are laws for this. Brent alleges that no individual or company or anyone tried to stop this event after it got dangerous. And he said this is shameful, which it is. Trying to publicly dodge culpability is irresponsible and inconsistent with what really goes on behind the scenes in these events. And he would know because he ran a company promoting events. He said, I know, I run them. I have had to stop one before. Shoo! So he's had to stop one before and did so before anyone got hurt. It's part of the job. Yes, this is exactly the guy that we need in the courtroom because he can stand up to all the experts. He knows what he's talking about. Keep in mind, guys, it's not like all of the injuries and all the bad stuff happened at the very end of the show. It was going on throughout the entire concert. One article writes, after the show was officially declared a mass casualty incident, Travis continued to play on for another 37 minutes. However, sources close to the rapper maintained that he only found out about the severity of the situation hours and hours after the concert, after he went and partied with Drake and went clubbing and stuff. He, I guess, then learned that people weren't doing all right, which doesn't make sense to me because I think about the ambulance and the EMT and all the lights in the crowd. Like, he knew something was going on there.
We know that police declared this mass casualty event just before 9:40 p.m. The show, though, continued to go on for another 40 minutes. That mass casualty declaration, did it not get to your clients at all, or anyone on his team for that matter?
It absolutely did not. In fact, I think we've seen footage of police half an hour later, just walking about and not looking like it was a mass casualty event.
We know that Travis stopped the show several times. At one point, he acknowledges that someone had passed out and called for help. We've seen other footage where you could see ambulance lights, concert goers going out in stretchers. At what point did Travis find out what happened? And while all this was going on, what did he think was happening down below?
You know what? Travis didn't really understand the full effect of everything until the next morning.
But you guys may remember that Travis Scott went to his Instagram to apologize, and he was so sorry, rubbing his head. Oh my gosh, rubbing his head so much. I don't know what that's supposed to show. And he said that my fans mean the world to me. I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience, which, okay, we'll just stop it there because I don't understand. A positive experience. Did you see the artwork that he used to promote this event? It seemed like I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but it seemed like it was a planned thing, if you know what I'm saying. And people are still super upset with Travis Scott. There were a series of photos that leaked on the internet where Travis was hanging out with Mark Wahlberg and Michael Jordan and Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey. Oh my gosh, if you guys want a video about Corey, please. Like, there's something weird there. Anyways, but Travis is over here hanging out with these celebrities, acting like nothing has happened, living his best life. And it's just like, bruh, like, that doesn't look like a man who feels bad for taking the lives of so many of his fans. I feel like anyone who's been in a situation like this should go into hiding for like a year, or at least let the legal stuff work out. But it looks like Kris Jenner is going to protect Travis Scott like she would any of her other children. And I feel like there's a reason why we haven't really seen much from Kylie Jenner. I feel like they're waiting until that baby comes out, and then maybe they'll switch up the news with like Travis Scott and his baby being born. But I don't know. Kris Jenner like works in mysterious ways. Like, I feel like she's literally the devil. Like, not trying to say she's like devil or evil, but you know that saying that's like, what is it? Like, the devil works in mysterious. I don't really know, but like, she scares me, and I definitely feel like she's doing everything in her power to save Travis. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here is my email if you have any other video ideas for me. And let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package item. It looks like it's from Lala, just LA. So let's go ahead and see what this is. I'm actually moving like very soon, guys. I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to be doing more vlogs and stuff in my life. Okay, so let's see what I got. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh my god, a letter opener? Oh my gosh. Dear Sloan, I love your channel. Thank you for being you and having such a great YouTube channel. You are so nice. Enclosed, please find letter openers. I figured you could definitely use these. LOL. I hope no one gave you these already. They haven't. Like, I have this one here that's like legit, but like this is better for like actual letters. So I love that. Thank you, Lala. That's so sweet. And Whiskers, so sweet. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate it. And do we lag? Also, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.